Alright, peace. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving honor and praise to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov. Giving double honors to 7130 South Chicago that taught me this truth. And giving double honors to all the brothers and sisters that the Creator has awoken in these last days. With that being said, peace and shalom. Alright, brothers and sisters, I want to go over a little short video that Remy Ma was speaking on in regards of her going to jail. I believe she stabbed somebody. She was a part of I believe the terror squad, right? She was with Fat Joe and them. And she ended up going to jail for a stabbing. I believe it was a stabbing. And she ended up doing I think about 7 years or 5 years, something like that. She did some time in prison. And she talks about how Papoose was very loyal to her, right? So what I want to do is I want to go into the video, and then I'm going to give my critique on the situation, because now her and Papoose is not even together no more, right? So before I play the video, I just want to say that this is legal fair use. I'm not using the video to try to seek monetary gain. My channel is not monetized. I'm not trying to get any money off on it. This is strictly for educational purposes only. Fair use, fair use.
Pat used to come see me literally every single day, so I was chilling. I was like,
So he came up every day? Every visit?
For the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a max, you have a visit every day, except for it alters on the weekends, Saturday or Sunday. So literally the first year,
How
he
far
came
is
every day.
Stafford Hills from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on traffic.
So he was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, it got to a point where I had to tell him, like, yo, like, I'm good. I'm all right. Like, and I guess, like, when he believed it, that was all right, and I was like, he was like, all right, cool. And then he'll come, like, a little bit less. He'll come, like, 3 times a week, or, like, but it still seemed like he was there a lot. I spoke to him almost.
All right, brothers and sisters, that was a quick little snippet of her interview that she was having with my man Mano, right? Because Mano, they got podcasts too, and she was talking about how when she went to prison, her and Papoose, they was dealing, and she was talking about how Papoose came to the prison every day like clockwork to come see her. Because, I'd never been to jail. I hope to the Most High that I never go, unless, if I go to jail, it got to mean something. But anyway, he went to see her every day because, a lot of times when you go to jail in some prisons, if they see you ain't got no support, this is what I got from other prisoners, that they see you don't got no support, these people, they'll try to misuse you. Even the people that's in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like when you in jail, they call jail is considered gladiator school for a reason. Because if you go to jail, if you was a person that wasn't really aggressive outside of jail, you're going to have to be aggressive when necessary in those prisons. Is because if you don't, you're going to get ate up by the sharks that's in prison. This how jail rolls. So Papoose, he knows that, right? So Papoose showed his support towards this female because, to be honest, there's not a lot of men that really go to see a women that I know of. I could be wrong. If anybody see this video and they say that I'm wrong and show the receipts, I don't have no problem with being corrected. But ever since I was a youngster, every time that I saw people going to jail to visit their loved ones was the women. You know what I'm saying? The women always going to jail for the man. They go to jail for their kids and all this type of stuff. So to me, that's a rare thing that you would see a man going to prison every day to see his significant other. Because I'm not saying nothing bad about the black man, but, you know, because of the condition that we've been put in, a lot of us, it takes us a long time to mature on a certain type of level. And I'm not saying, maturity comes with how you're raised. See? So a lot of times the black man has to kill a lot of the generational curses that he has succumbed by his upbringing. So it's very rare to see a man like Papoose that is really loyal to a female, right? Because my understanding is that he didn't even have no other woman except her. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if he probably was digging in the sheets with a female or something like that while she was in prison, but what I'm saying is that most guys is not loyal like this. And the fact that this brother went to prison every day to show his support for this woman that's high level type stuff, right? Because most people don't do that. They'll write you, they may come see you here and there, they'll talk to you on the phone, but they not going to the prison so much that the woman got to tell you to stop coming so much. You know what I'm saying? This how loyal this brother is, right, towards this woman, because he loved that woman. And the issue that I have with this situation is that if this man love you like that, why would you start dealing with another man on this guy? And you was kind of trying to hide the situation, but everybody know that you dealing with this guy that you bring into these rap battles. You know what I'm saying? All of this is alleged. I don't know what's going, but I know that her and Papoose, I believe that they were married. They ended their relationship. But she couldn't dig down deep in her soul and think about all these times that this man held it down for you while you was in prison. And I don't know their situation, right? But I'm just looking at this as a man. I go and see you every day at prison. Just to a couple of years later, we not there. We not with each other, right? We got a child, but we ain't together. That's crazy to me. And then I see her a lot Well, I used to see her with the dude that I guess she was his manager, but according to the rumors, is that she was messing with this dude. And one thing my brother told me, he said, look, when you hear about rumors, we was just talking about basketball. Like a lot of times you hear basketball, you hear, oh, it's a rumor that such and such gonna get traded. So he was like, a lot of times when they talk about rumors like that, if it's not partly true, if it's not all the way true, it's partly true. So I say that to say this is that these people is not in the media talking about this female that she was dealing with, the guy that she was promoting in these rap battles, if it wasn't partly true. And then like you would see how she was dressing, right? She was dressing all skimpy and all, she started dressing like that. And see, what's wrong with the black woman is that she really don't want to take accountability for a lot of the things that she's doing out in these streets, because in her subconscious, she really feel like she don't really need a man. But going back to the situation at hand, if a person show you loyalty like this by being there for you in the most trash situation, the trash situation in your life, why won't you be loyal to that person? What happened in the situation in their relationship where they ended the relationship? I know that relationships have their ups and downs, trials and tribulations, but we got to start promoting the culture of staying together no matter what. So with that being said, peace, shalom.